The world is getting more and more automated, and while that may increase efficiency and profit for companies, it's having a negative impact on the job market. Plumbing is just one of the many industries that may face problems in the future due to automation, and in this video, we'll discuss how it may affect the plumbing industry in the future. What's the plumbing industry like today? The plumbing industry is obviously a very essential part of any country, city, or town. Most of it is done through manual labor, and in the United States alone, there are over 480,000 people actively employed as plumbers across the country. And it's also an extremely competitive market, as no one company commands more than 5% of the market in the industry. But it's exactly this competition that may end up harming most plumbers, not helping them. Companies are looking for a way to cut down costs, and they're also coming up with ways to get rid of their main cost, labor. Just as we saw with manufacturing, big companies are looking for ways to replace workers with machines, but it's a gradual process, and an industry that's as labor-intensive as plumbing can't be simply automated that easily. What are some of the ways plumbing has become automated? There are still many different ways that the plumbing industry has absolutely transformed in the past few years. Water alarm systems are placed near water heaters, washing machines, and kitchen and bathroom appliances that automatically shut down the entire water supply in a home when they encounter water leaks or excess water. There are some smart toilets in the market that also detect when a toilet is clogged and fix it themselves using AI and other remote features. They may also prevent clogging through various design factors. Even installing utilities has now become so easy that anyone can do it right at their home without the need of calling a plumber. And while all of this may be good for the consumer, overall it can turn out to be disastrous to not just plumbers, but plumbing companies as well. The need for plumbers may slowly begin to erode, and as we've seen in so many different industries, robots may be the need of the future. Does automation pose a direct threat to plumbers today? While we can't really predict what will happen in the future and exactly how far automation may take the plumbing industry, we can take a look at how things are now. The market demand for plumbers is still growing. Plumbers are having no problems finding jobs. In fact, even some of the things that have been automated are helping the plumbers instead of taking away their jobs. This makes one thing very clear. Plumbers don't need to be scared of technology. They need to embrace it and incorporate it into the work they're already doing. How can plumbers incorporate technology into their jobs? You don't need to spend thousands of dollars and buy heavy equipment to turn your business smart. In fact, all you really need is a smartphone. Smartphones these days can detect pretty much anything around a house. If there's the odd chance that your client already has some smart devices in their house, you should already know how to use them. If people in the plumbing industry adopt modern technology, there are endless channels of opportunities that await them in the future. What are some of the new avenues to be explored? The modern homeowner is very environmentally conscious and tech-reliant. If you're a plumber, you already know that there's much more to plumbing than simply fixing pipes and unclogging drains. There are so many new gadgets and utilities that homeowners need to have installed all the time. From HVAC units to water treatment units to water conservation systems to water sprinklers to fire sprinklers to waste management systems. Most of these things were rare just a few decades ago, but they're all too common now. These things being common now means that they're an entirely new avenue for plumbers to profit from, and they can be a lot more lucrative than your regular pipe fixing job. What other technologies do plumbers need to learn more about? It can be hard to keep up with all the changing requirements that homeowners have for their plumbing needs. Manual pipes just don't cut it for some homeowners. They need smart pipes that work similarly to the alarm systems we mentioned earlier. Smart pipes are pipes that automatically detect any leaks or overflows that happen within a home's entire system. They are becoming extremely popular over the years, and they still require skilled plumbers to install them. If you want to keep up with the market, you need to learn more about these things. One other headache that a lot of plumbers seem to have is how to deal with smart toilets. They're not really regular toilets and are more of a piece of technology. Now, you're not a mechanic, but these smart toilets have a tendency to break down, and you need to know how to fix them. When someone's smart toilet breaks down in their house, the odds are they're gonna call a plumber, not a mechanic. And knowing how to fix one will earn you a lot of clients now and even more in the future. How can you get more clients? The plumbing industry, as we mentioned, is an extremely competitive industry. While there are some big companies that offer plumbing, most plumbing businesses are run by individuals who are self-employed. In order to have the edge over your competitors, you need to have effective marketing plans that are suitable for the modern world. TV ads and newspaper ads just aren't enough or even necessary anymore. Advertising your business is now easier and better targeted than ever before in the history. Avoid becoming just another plumbing company and advertise ways in which your business is better than the rest. fast. You can directly target customers in need of plumbing through online ads. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Google, you can easily reach the audience you need with your ads as long as they can effectively capture the said audience. The upcoming generation is even easier to market to than the previous ones. Only 10% of millennials care about if they've used your services prior to considering you as an option. That's compared to over 30% of the previous generation. Being easily approachable online is also a big plus. The preferred mode of communication for over 70% of home service customers is through email and social media. Advertising your website on your Facebook page might be a better option than advertising your phone number, although you should still maintain some of the more traditional means of communication. What are some of the other ways for the plumbing industry to enter the modern world? We've already mentioned many options that plumbers have when it comes to officially entering the modern world, but there are also a few ways that any business, whether it's plumbing or otherwise, can do the same. The first is to offer smart payment solutions. Cash is no longer king, and neither are credit cards or debit cards for that matter. Services like Apple Pay, Venmo, PayPal, and Square have made it easier for customers to spend cash than ever before, and in some cases, they have even become the preferred way for young customers to spend their cash. You need to know how each of these services work, and you need to offer them to your customers as well. You need to also be able to offer your customers a personalized experience. This is important for retaining customers, as customer retention rates in the plumbing industry are quite low. Greet your customers by name. Allow your customers to book appointments without having to call you or wait, and also allow them to seamlessly pay online. You should also allow your customers to track your location when you're on the way to their house. Little things like this can play a huge role if your customers might want to call you over again. Finally, is the plumbing industry going anywhere? So by now, you should know that many plumbers are scared of losing their jobs to some robots, but for the most part, that's simply not true. The demand for plumbers is higher than ever before in history, and there actually happens to be a massive plumber shortage in the United States. Up to 80% of all plumbers are set to retire in the following decade, and young people in the workforce are less likely to go for skilled trades, which means that the new load of workers won't be nearly enough to replace all of the outgoing workers. This also means that you can expect wages for plumbers to skyrocket in the coming decade, and plumbing would eventually become a far more lucrative trade than it is today. As far as automation goes, there are still plenty of ways to work around it, but the main thing you must focus on is staying ahead of the game, researching the market, and knowing in advance how you can also put this technology to work to help yourself and your customers. If you're already a plumber running your own business or just about to start and grow your own plumbing business, you must learn the 4 critical things plumbing business owners wish they had learned before starting a plumbing business so you don't make the same mistakes. Plumber Accelerator have put together a free training video that you can watch right now that will show you exactly how to start, grow, and build your plumbing business the right way so you can consistently guarantee profitable work, free up your time, all whilst reducing stress levels and allowing you to have a sustainable and more profitable business that works for you. In this free training video, you will also learn how to generate a steady stream of jobs on demand and with predictability month after month in your local area without relying on word of mouth and referrals. How to stop competing on price with other plumbers and escape your competition. How to convert at least 90% of your quotes and estimates into sales, and how to command premium prices and attract high-quality customers that will be happy to pay more. Click on the link in the description below the video. That's a wrap for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you next time.